Good evening, everyone. So, every Friday we have resumed this after a long time and long gap. This interview preparation session. So many different candidates and some different fields professionals. They was also requesting for resume this interview discussion session. So let me start. And every Friday it will be 30 minutes because I have some other batches also. So we can dedicate 30-minute time every Friday for discussing on the different interview questions. And I hope you all are there in the community. So yeah, if you have any questions or anything, then you are feel free to um, ask to the community admin there. Also, you can paste so we can address those all questions in next session like that. Right. So let me see. All has joined. Okay, fine. We will start now because at 6:30 I have some work, so we can't wait for everyone. If anyone is missing, please see by the recordings. So have a quick introduction, everyone. I will pronounce the name. Please introduce yourself, like what is the experience and from which background you are from. How many years of experience in Ab Initio or in any technology? Yeah, after that, and I myself is Vasundhara as well as Rani Srivastava, and I have a 10 plus years of ETL experience in ETL testing, Informatica, Ab Initio development, Python, Unix, SQL, warehouse. Yeah. So, okay, we will start from Anand. Please, introduce yourself. Please do quickly because I have half an hour time only.
Hi, this is Anand. I have overall 11 years of experience, whereas I have 3 years for ETL testing and then remaining as an Ab Initio developer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. Okay, then Bala Sekaran. Okay.
Yeah, hi. I have total experience of 6 years. Among that, I have first 3 years I have working as a Ab Initio support. So currently I'm working as a Ab Initio developer.
Okay, fine. So, okay, fine, good. Then Lokesh Reddy.
Yeah, overall, I'm having a 3.5 years experience. In that, 2 years experience is related to Python developer, and 1.5 year is related to Ab Initio.
Okay. Yeah, great. Because nowadays Python is also very much introduced in AI and all. Okay.
Yes.
Then Patil.
Yeah, hi. I have like 4 years of experience, 3 years in support and 1 year in testing. But I'm looking for the development role. That's why enhancing my skills in Ab Initio.
Okay, sure. So, like some of you are already experienced, and some of you are might be job switching, and some of you want to upgrade for development and all. So, fine. This kind of questions we are taking. This is not from scratch. Like from scratch, we are going to start a systematic batch from 20th of December. So this interview sessions we take for those candidates who are like they didn't join us today, but they requested that I should take for normalized today because they are appearing in interviews and facing some issues in that. So we used to conduct this from all our channels for all the students for benefit of all the students. Yes. So let me know if anything is tough for you. So I will try to make it easier. Fine. Most of you are aware, so might not be tough. So for this kind of examples, if something is already then we can skip that, and which is new, then that we can go for that. So this kind of things, like if you have this data, suppose C1022 and 2 records here, then C1033 3 records. 3 record means record set. If you see here the date and the amount, if we say the dummy column like date amount. So this is one set, second set, and third set. And here it's given also the number of entities or entries 3, 1 entry, then 2 entry. Like this data is given. And the interview questions they ask, like first is how to write DML, how to populate DML for this. And another thing they ask is how you will flatten it, like how you will publish it into the like tabular format, like customer, then the date of visit, or if there is a customer and date of visit. So like this kind of questions also they ask. How to flatten it into a vertical table like that. Right, guys. So are you all aware about the vector DML? How to write vector DML?
No.
A little bit idea I have, Hari.
Yeah, okay, fine. So like many of people who are from different institute and all, they are also facing the issue like they need to mug up the things and all. I will provide you some easy understanding. So if some of you already know, then okay, but I have to, like some of students who didn't join today, but they need, so that's why I'm explaining. Yeah, suppose this is the data. Hmm. Yes. Now, if you want to write the vector DML for data, then how to write? We will take how to write the DML first of all. In Ab Initio, you already who has worked, they are aware about it. So kind of it having its own language for DML writing as well as transformation logic writing. So for writing vector DML, if this kind of questions is encountered, generally for reading JSON data or any web-related file, if the data received in this semi-structured format, and they need to write vector DML for read it into input file component, right? So DML generally, how DML look like in backend. You should know the coding little bit in Ab Initio, like record and end, that is the basic. Then if we start from the first column, like this is, if we see it, say that this is the first column and this is a customer ID, whatever our data is, we need to make the system to know its structure. Then only it will be able to read it, right? So first column, second column, third column, a fixed structure we have to give. If it is like in first row, if you observe there, if you count the column, then there are different number of column here, different number of column here, like that. But if you will observe it with keen understanding, then you will notice only 3 columns are there, only 3 columns. First column is this customer ID. Second column is the occurrence, you can say, or the number of repetition of the record. Third column is your record set or a vector of record set. Right? Yeah, please kindly mute if you are not speaking. Right. So how to write now the DML? So first, if we consider it as alphanumeric, so we will take a string. A string can hold any, right? So space is the delimiter. First delimiter is this one, space. So till we are saying the system, how to treat the data. So till first delimiter, this space delimiter, consider it as a customer ID. This is first thing. Then second thing is occurrence. And that is a decimal type you can take, or in, delimiter is there, then decimal type. If fixed number and integer also you can take. But yeah, decimal type, that is suppose occurrence, right? This is the second delimiter. So 2 are done. Third is this column we are taking as a third column, and it is a pattern. If you observe, it is having a date, then space, then amount, then space. So double space pattern it is, date space, amount space. And this pattern should be follow up to last. Then only you can write the DML properly. So up to last also one space should be here available. The cursor should be here. Like that for all. This is a double space pattern of a record. So if we write a record So it is nested record, record inside record, right? And it is having a date. So first is the YY. If you have worked, you are aware about, like, you need to give exact whatever format your data is. If you are printing date, then should give exact format. If it is dot, then dot. If it is slash, then slash. Hyphen, then hyphen. Nothing, then nothing, like that. DD. So this is your with the space. Right? This is your date. Suppose DD. Then there is a amount. Amount is, you can say, a decimal having a space is an amount. So this is one record. But we have how many records we have? This is one record, means two space pattern, one record, this one record. But how many records we have? We have some number of some information given here before only. Generally, in any data, information will be given before only. Either information will be given or it will be a fixed length vector. So it is not fixed length, it is variable length. Sometimes 2 records, sometimes 3, 4, 5. So information will be given. That information you can use it. So it is a vector of data type. Data means it is given, the information data is given, occurrence is given. So that type of vector. So 3 is there, then 3 type of such record it will search. That's why up to last it will search a space to fulfill this pattern, 2 space pattern. You can observe here I have given space and here also. So like that, it will take a 3 records and then you give us some name to it, those details, like how we do for a string or a vector, like that for record. This is a type and this is the name of the variable. Okay, then there is one more thing is missing. Here the line is not started again from here, it's changing. So you need to give one extra carriage written. In Windows, it's backslash r backslash n. If it is your file is created in Unix, then only backslash n will be the carriage written and n. Right? So this is very, very basic understanding of how to populate this data. So sometime we will take for JSON also. JSON have read JSON component that is having little bit different structure and all, and a little bit different DML. But this is the base. If you want to learn JSON, then you should know this basic. Okay, so I will create some sample file quickly in DB folder. Right. If you take an input file component, I will go quite quick. Okay, if you are feeling very fast, then please join from scratch. Okay, because this is just for interview preparation. So I'm doing very quick all the things. Yeah.
Yeah, Priya, if you have any questions in between, like, can we ask or should we
Yeah,
wait
you
for
can
you to
ask
complete
here.
the topic?
You can ask if you
Okay.
have any question or any interview question you are
Because
facing.
this is one generic question which I've seen in most of the interviews, like create a dynamic DML is what they ask.
Yeah,
So you
dynamic
don't know
DML.
what is it.
See, what
Yeah,
we can do for making you understand dynamic DML, I need to make you understand PDL first, because meta programming in this
exactly.
one should know,
There
right?
are
So,
few functions in PDL which you need to use in that. Yeah.
yes. So for that will
Yes.
take time. Okay, I have half an hour today for make you to giving basic understanding.
Sure,
And
sure.
I'm taking
Just
batch also.
one question I have, Priya, sorry to stop you. Like regarding this basic training, also you have 30 days training, right?
Yeah.
So you will be the host for the training as well?
Yes, I'm only taking the training. So, like you are in the community, right?
Yes, I'm in the community.
Yeah, you can make one message to community admin. They will add you in the batch accordingly for formalities and all. They will complete.
I think I've already messaged, but like exactly in the tech edge training, right?
Yeah.
This is the communities where I've messaged. Okay, I'll once again message stating that no, I'm interested in this
Okay. What is
tech
your name?
preparation session. Anand.
Yeah, I think you message in Telegram, I think.
Yeah, I've already messaged in Telegram.
Yeah, I have received that. We'll get back to you after this. Okay.
Okay, you messaged me back because today I'm just rushing up on my other training which I'm taking actually.
Yeah.
So maybe
After
you
this,
let me know.
at 6:30, this is there. Then I have some base. Then 7:30 around, I will message you. Okay.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
I have this Telegram. I am able to see you. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Hi,
fine.
Priya.
So, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
Kiran.
Vasundhara. Actually, I have joined by my friend's number. Yeah.
Hello, are you able to hear?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you.
Yeah, I have small doubt. Should I
Mhm.
ask? Not related to this topic. Can I
Okay.
ask or not?
Sure. We will do one thing. I will complete this basic vector understanding. It's 7:14 in 5 minutes. Okay, then you can ask. Okay, I will give some
Okay,
doubt solving
okay,
kind of.
okay, Priya. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Right. So, guys, this is the basic how to write a vector DML. So this is what a record vector you can say in a layman term, or in official Ab Initio term, it's a compound vector, compound data sized vector. Right. So if you want detail in every vector, with very basic ways to start, like what is string vector, decimal vector, then what is record. First, you should know that. You should have hands-on on that. So we have a systematic assignment, development, all the things. So yeah, and this is a vector, a compound vector of data sized. And if you will give like this, how the data will look like. Okay. So this is how you can populate the data properly, and then you can flatten it later on by normalized component. Yeah. So this is how it is looking like: two records, then two vectors, a vector of two records, then three, then a vector of three records, one, then a vector of one record. And what is that? I need to check. 31. Okay. I think some issue in data. One space should be there. I've told you, right? If a space, this pattern is not proper, then the data will not come. So whatever your data structure is, same thing you should give in DML. Then only your system will read it properly and populate, right? So like this. So this is the basic vector DML. Now, if you need to flatten it, you can have a normalize, and there are some basic inventory management projects also we have. So make you more understanding, like we have some inventory data and you calculate how many time a customer visited to shop, like that report generation kind of, and the quantity sold, total price. So audit them, is it matching or not from the data, like that kind of projects also we have, but it will take time to explain. Right. So So this is the normalized. If you want to flatten it, the very basic understanding of normalized component, how it works. If you understand how a component is working, then you will be able to think logically how to implement those problem solving skills you can do, or any, if you are working currently and you are facing any problem in your project, that also you will be able to solve if you know the functions and the components runtime behavior. So in normalize, we can compare it with like a for loop actually. It's looping and its length is whatever length, like for loop, then for I equal to 0 till I less than length, right? Whatever length you are giving, suppose I'm giving here the length is the length of this vector. It is the same of occurrence. So I can give occurrence also, or length of function is there. So functions we'll learn later on. Occurrence. So that many times it's going to loop. And loop and print something, right? What normalize do? Loop and print. So it will be loop that many times, and we will print the customer ID. This details, will it go as it is, or should we check this date? Here you should give index, because index is the, in for loop, what is the I, right? That is same as index. Index equal to 0 till index less than length, it will loop and it will print the data. Okay, so how it is working might be, if you are visiting it first time, it might be little difficult for you to understand and comprehend. Yeah, before that, you should work on reformat and other component also. Right. Index, if you want to see index, so you can see that just for understanding like how index looks like. 0, 1, getting duplicates. I need to create some variable here. Integer I suppose, and connect it. Save. What we are doing here exactly, first let me run the graph, and if you have any question in this small implementation, you can ask. How many? 8. 4 to 8. Oh. Let's see how many records are there and what it's doing. Right. So if you observe that for 142, this ID, it has generated 2 records. Index is also 0 and 1. Both the records are flattened. This is called flattening a vector. Then for 13, it has flattened 3 records. 0, 1, 2. That's why normalize is looping as per the length. 3 times, then index equal to 0 till 3, less than 3, 0, 1, 2, like that. Similarly, this is having only 1 and this is having 2 records. So like that, it is looping. Any question anyone want me to explain about anything more in this use case?
I am good, Sundar, with this.
Okay. Fine. So any doubt or any question is there, please ask. We will do that doubt solving and then we'll further if you have time.
Just Priya, I have one question. So as you said in this particular example you have given, so where you have a data like the occurrence is mentioned in the given data, correct?
Yeah.
What will happen if you don't mention the occurrence?
Yeah.
Like if you
Okay.
don't have the occurrence?
Yeah. So either
Yeah.
like in any data, in logically, any word, like you are taking data from some real world only, right? From the customers. So
Priya,
what happens?
in between your voice is coming low and then between it's going low. I don't know what reason might
For
be.
everyone, is it like this?
Like suddenly, just for a few seconds, it goes low and then it comes up again.
Okay, fine. Now it's proper, right?
Now it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, sure. So what happened actually if your length is not there, then in that case, either this thing will be fixed length, your vector will be fixed length. Either this thing will be there like this. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 3 length long all. So in that case, we can have a length of function. In normalized, length of function will calculate its length, or we have fixed length, then okay. Okay, that is one thing. And how to populate it? First of all, first question is how to populate it in the input file. So this kind of record vector DML you can write, and this will be fixed length. Like he is having 2 here, so you can give 2, hard code it to 2. That is one thing. And otherwise, if you say that it's not fixed length and it's variable length, and still we don't have any particular, in that case you need to manually do some calculation by either a Unix command or something to calculate its length, total length. Cut this column, particular column, and calculate its length and print it before. Make it ready for working with normalize or any component. You need to make it ready with calculating the length of that particular column, which is having variable number of things. So if it is not given, generally it does not happen. They should give. Otherwise, extra cost why they will pay. Unix command, if they need to undergo a data with Unix script, then a millions of record they will go to Unix script. Then Unix script will add. We will write the script to add one, calculate the length and then add one. So either by PDL or by Unix script, some companies still they don't use PDL before. They undergo the data with Unix scripting. Unix script will do all this fixing, like adding one extra column before this thing to make calculate its length and put it here. So those scripts will do that, and then this normal process will work. Otherwise, it should be fixed.
Okay. Okay. So in the worst case, the PDL is the best option that you say.
PDL, that's why, no, PDL is for dynamic calculation. If length is varying, it's not fixed. And dynamically, you can
They
calculate.
don't give if. Yeah. Thank you, Priya.
Yeah. Okay. Then, anyone else having any question?
Yes, Vasan, I had one question that I asked in my recent interview that I am not able to answer. It's a basic question only. That he asked me how to check the dependencies of a graph and how to improve the performance of a graph. Can you explain these two questions?
Right. Dependency checking and improve the performance is very basic question every time they ask. So dependency checkers can be done by see at the time of check-in checkout also you have option when you are checking some graph checkout means first you need to check out. So check out some graph at that time also if you have dependency then it will show you that you need to check out that particular also like your um this private sandbox and public sandbox. So if you are check out private sandbox, but you have dependency, your project has dependency on some public sandbox also, public graph also, it will show you at that time checkout time itself. So that is one thing. Same thing, check-in wait time also. It will ask you to you want to check in like this also. And other thing is like in real time is in 4.5 version. You have this facility on any component, any even in graph also. You click right click, then dependency analysis. One particular come. I have one document for that actually. I don't have time to open it all. I need to finish in 5 minutes. So if you want, I will take in detail of dependency analysis in next step next Friday. So by that, it will show end to end. In that graph, I in the document, I have a graph how it show, not like this graph. It will show when you do a right click and dependency analysis, it will give you a visual representation. Your data is going like in a very big graph. How the data is growing from the source to target, in which fields are going, how it is going, all these things will be there. So that will help the people to understand that what particular object is dependent upon other objects. That is one thing. Another is dependency analysis related in this Express IT also. They can do dependency analysis and customer satisfaction purpose. Some particular steps are there. And for performance related question, how to increase performance of graph. So there are some tips are there like they use like in starting only reduce the data in starting. That is first. Reduce the data in starting. That means remove unwanted data in starting phase. If you need to reduce by roll up, need to do some counting or this kind of calculation. That also will helpful. So that is in starting only you should do that. If any shorting is needed, so general shorting you can do in starting. Second thing is you should use if you are flowing the data into many branches, then instead of using if you are using reformat suppose. So after reformat, you no need to use replicate. Reformat itself has output indexes, right? So utilize the facilities of output indexes and redirect in multiple branches for component parallelism. Right. So then other is a filter. You don't need to use FBE every time if you are not required the deselected data. Okay, then don't use FBE. You use internal facility given select input select output select that. And similarly, you use implicit facility of reformatting also implicit reformat. Like you are using join or roll up, and you need to do reformatting work also. So don't use reformat after join. You can reduce the number of components. That is the main thing. But intelligently reduce, yeah, like this. Then performance related, do a smart parallelism technique. If you have a huge lookup and you need to divide the data smartly, this kind of many things are there. So next time we will increase a little bit time limit. 30 minutes is very less actually. We'll do 40 minutes next time. So I'm in the middle of some work actually. The 6:30 I have to start some other meeting. Okay guys, so we'll
Hey, Priya, I have one question. Like, which version of GD you are using?
yeah, and in this trial version we have no permission to show you the latest, right? 4.5. I am using old. Yeah, 1.1 or 2.1, like 1.1 GD, 2.1 POPs, old version only.
Okay.
For training purposes only this is allowed. Yeah. Right, guys. So we will conclude here. If you have any further questions or you want to join the session, which we are going to start on next coming in few weeks only. Next week might be just people will decide. So you can ping to the admin of the community.
Hi, Priya.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Kiran. I have small doubt. I should, it is not related to our topic. Can I ask that one?
Regarding Abinitio?
Yes, admission.
Yeah.
Yeah, one drop is flowing. Okay. The queue is occurred in the drop. Means one partition data is huge value. So I want to increase the, I mean to increase the duration of the graph. Then what steps I need to
Can
take?
you do one thing? Actually, I have some meeting at 6:30. So you can message me. I will answer you, okay? In the group or wherever you are. In admin, you have admin access, right?
I'm not sure I don't have, I'm unable to texting in the group.
You can note down the number 877487067. Okay, WhatsApp me on this number.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, take the screenshot quickly, guys. You
Yeah,
WhatsApp.
done.
So, right. Okay, we'll conclude here. Bye, everyone. We'll meet again at next time, 5 p.m. Today, some time shortage is there. Yeah. Thank you for joining. We'll
Yeah.
conclude here.
Thank you.
Thank you all.